Hi, I'm Christina.
And I'm Jessica.
And you're watching Game of Tomes.
As you can tell from the title, we are reviewing Bird Box by Josh Malerman today. This is our second video we've ever done. And if you want to get to know us better, you can check out our new to BookTube tag. In that video, I think I said that I had just read my first horror novel, and when I said that, I was referring to Bird Box by Josh Malerman. But I don't actually think that's true.
I wanted to say the same, that it was my first one as well. But I read a lot of Stephen King in high school.
Yeah, and I read Stephen King as well, and I've read the first, 49 issues of The Walking Dead comics.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's definitely horror. And this has horror elements. And I'll be a monkey's uncle if Game of Thrones doesn't have some horror elements. There's some nasty death.
Yeah.
It's not considered
as
horror.
from watching the show,
yeah.
Yeah, there's some very gruesome elements to it.
Right. So, yeah, Bird Box is pretty creepy, and it's actually in the post-apocalyptic category.
Which totally makes sense. Once you read it, it definitely does.
Does there need
really
to be
good.
gore and death in a book for it to be considered horror? Which there is that.
See, at first I want to say no, because you can have psychological things going on, but then you get into psychological thrillers versus I don't know. We'll have to Google the correct definition of it, I guess. That's my first thing is I'll Google it. Yeah,
me too. Okay, so let's tell them what this is about. Imagine that there's something outside that's causing everyone to go crazy and commit horrible acts of violence and ultimately suicide. And you're stuck in a house alone with 2 children, and the curtains are drawn. If you go outside, you must be blindfolded, otherwise you will die. But you know that there's a safe house 20 miles away, which you could get to by a river. And one day you pluck up the courage to go and leave the house and the safety of your curtains.
With 2 children.
Yeah.
2 young children. To take a chance on a safe house that may or may not be there.
It was a really good book.
It was creepy.
It was really creepy.
Not in a bad way, in a good way.
Well, yeah.
The overtone of it and everything, it was... I had to know what was going on. I read it in one day.
Yeah.
Could not put it down.
It's a page-turner for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
And suspenseful.
Yes.
There's some gruesome death.
Yeah. Not crazy details,
it's not too scary.
No.
But it was just scary enough that you're on the edge of your seat, whoa.
And just everything going on and trying to figure out what is going on and what happened and what's going to happen. It was definitely a page turner. Yeah, it was intense.
It reminded me a little bit, and I don't know if you felt this, of The Walking Dead and their journey to Terminus.
Yeah.
Did you get that at all?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I didn't think of it at the time.
But you see it now.
But I see it now, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So we would absolutely recommend this.
Yes.
Especially in this month of October.
It's a great one for October. Very creepy, and it was really well written. I also did like the writing style of it.
It was, yeah. He had to use other senses to describe things when they are outside, and so you never see what these creatures are.
You rely on your hearing and the smell and just your intuition.
Touch. Yes.
And I think he did a really good job of describing that. And
I do too. When they go on this journey, they are 4.
Yes.
But this world is the only world that they have known, this apocalypse world. And so she trains them to use their hearing for everything. When they wake up in the morning, to keep their eyes closed, to hear what she's doing even when she's not making a sound perceptible to our ears.
Yeah, yeah. So she basically trains them to be her ears. And
yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
You should read it.
It's very, very good.
It's a book that demands to be read in a single sitting, says Hugh Howey of the New York Times.
Which is, yes, I can vouch for that. That is definitely true.
Cool.
And it's not that long, so
It's not.
It's really not.
It's 262. Cool.
So go check it out. Let
Yes.
us know what you think if you've already read
Please
it.
do.
Let us know your opinions on it. Give us some comments. Let us know what you think.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Christina. Hi, I'm Jessica. And then I'll say, this is Game of Tones, and you say, today we're reviewing Bird Box. Oh, girl, let me get this book. Let me get the book out. Sorry. Oh, girl.
Good job.
There we go.
That's
Okay.
important. I said it. I was like Game of Tones.